Warning, the following footage may cause irrational excitement.
I'm always right, but I'm never wrong.
I'm better looking than the rest of you, that's why.
The king clack there.
Good morning, viewers. Susan here at Butler Family Farm. Thanks for stopping by our channel. This is an early morning video being done after the storm that we had last night. We check our fence charger, especially when there's lightning and when we have 70-mile-an-hour winds. This morning I've already been out here and had to change. It was not enough coffee yet. I came out with the dogs first thing this morning to check the charger because the winds were so, not severe, but it was a severe thunderstorm watch that we had last night. The winds were clocked up to some areas at 70 miles. I'm not sure that's what we had, but we had them pretty strong, as you saw in the little short we posted. So the fence charger was not on, meaning there was no blinking and there was no ticking. Well, I changed the fuse on the left side, which gave me the ticking, but the light should be coming on every time, and it's not. So further investigation, walking down to check on my animals, I found this situation, which, because the fence is off, I can touch this. This clip came off the T-post somehow, I'm not sure why. I brought a couple extra with me in case it was broken, because this is on some of the original fence build. But you can see, if I get close enough, right here, that it's black. Sorry. It's black on the wire, and it's a rough, so it's been ticking for a while. So I'm going to put this back on, walk back over, and turn the fence back on, and see how the clip pushes it out and away from the T-post up here and the other wire. So I'm going to set this down because this is the T-post. It's going on the T-post backwards, so I'll need both hands. Be right back. And this is what it should look like. The clip fits in the middle. Clip fits in the middle of this of the T-post right in here, which then allows you to push it into the T-post and get gripped by these little by the sides. And depending on which way you're going on the T-post, at how much grip you're going to get, you could get it all the way back to here if you had really big hands and strength. I don't. And this is going on backwards. Actually, this is going on the right way. I'm sorry, it's not backwards because the post has to fit in between that middle. So we're back on, and I'm going back to the shop to turn fence on, and we'll hopefully have both ticks and lights together. Just a walk by on the little girl. There she is. I always worry about the babies when the storms come through, if they're like real young, but Abigail is an excellent mother. As you can see in a moment, the Jack is walking over here, and she's going to do the maternal thing for the baby and tell him, back off, Jack. But here's a family portrait of my donkeys. Be nice, Abigail. Thank you, guys. She thinks I have apples. I will later. So the damage, if you want to call it damage, out here in the corral is minimal. It's just water, which always happens. There's a spot up here by the gate. And as our temperatures are going to be in the 90s the rest of this week, it'll all dry out. Here's another puddle over here. This is a low spot. It will be a dust bowl again. Onto the fence. As you can see, we're back in business. Clicks and lights sequential. So, any escapees cannot be done, cannot happen. This, I have to say, this was a, to us, it was a very expensive purchase. However, it beats another brand or two that we know about, where people are constantly taking the fence charger back in to where they bought it and having to wait for it to get fixed. Hopefully they have an extra one or a temporary one, which we do have, and we've had to change the Cyclops out once, but we bought this with some tax return money, and it has been an excellent investment. Our biggest fees on it is keeping fuses on stock. I thought I would stop by the beehives and see if anybody was up and moving around. I don't know if they all go in, what they do during a storm. I'll have to ask the beekeeper when he comes out. Actually, he'll be out on Mondays and I'm not here, so I'm going to have Robert take the next video and I'll have my list of questions. But everything looks pretty secure. They were actually wind blocked by this load of wood here and this sink we have for the beer making room and an old planter, which holding the camera I'm actually looking west, northwest. So they were actually protected from the wind and whatever last night. And then if the storm comes from the south, they've got all this overgrowth here, and we could probably set something else up. And I will put that question down for the beekeeper, what to do for these boxes to protect them when the storm comes through. Just from a quick visual, my garden fared well. My cherry tomatoes are still upstanding. This tomato plant I'm pulling out today because everything on it's blossom rot, and I'm just not going to, I don't think I'm going to get anything off of it decently. I understand once it's there, it's there. So I'll have to amend some soil in there, I think, for next year. And my pepper plants are doing okay. So, and the tomatoes are in the buckets are all still standing. So I think all is good. Out here, see a couple, these guys out here probably got hit a little bit harder than the ones inside, but yeah, because I already know the, what do you call it, panel is cracking my tub, so I'll have to fix that for next year. But anyway, seems to be fine out here. Sun's coming up, and so it's going to start drying all this stuff out. Panels that I have up, this one was already down, and I don't hear any more ticking, which we know there shouldn't be because the light and tick are on at the same time, so fix that. So these panels are all standing. These are, you know, for the alleyway when we move cows and stuff, but I don't see anybody up and about out here. Nibbles over there eating on the weeds, which that's what she's supposed to be doing. That's the goats. Come on. Come on. You don't need to go in with them. Come on. I know. So livestock check after the storm is done. Everybody is accounted for. Maybe not in the right pens, like this little heifer right here should be over with the others, but she came through the door when I collected them all up, so she's here for a while. Baby Xena thought I had a bottle, so I was able to get her tricked in. And then Trudy came through fine as always, because she was looking for food, and she brought the little 19 in with her. So as you saw, B2 Angus took a walk, and I didn't have my cell phone, which I'm going to be chastised for, to call somebody to help, but I was able to outwit him, and he wanted to get back in. So I was able to maneuver that, and all is well. So livestock check is done, fence is working, just need to go check the fence lines on the side that's on to see if there's any trees or whatever. That's Cinnamon way out there, and do that in a bit. Fireman's breakfast is today. I got to get the shopping done, so, and some feed from the store. Being Saturday, everything other than Walmart closes at noon, so I got to get it going. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.